Hi, Sylvia. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Shailaja.
Yeah, I'm very happy to introduce Miss Sylvia, founder of Divershefy, to motivate diversity inclusion of women at leadership level, both at senior level, board level, and C-suites. As a woman, as a lady, I was really excited when I heard about this initiative. Very nice initiative. Very rare also. And let's hear and get to know more about her journey and challenges faced by her. Can you please elaborate like how you started with this thought of Divershefy? How did this name Divershefy come into the picture? And what motivated you to start this?
Absolutely. Thank you for inviting me, Shailaja, and S CubeTV. I'm very happy to be here and
Thank
share my
you.
thoughts and learnings and what inspired me to make Divershefy what it is today.
Yes.
So I am originally from Austria, and I have leadership roles in Europe, in US, and in India
Mm-hmm.
as well.
Mm-hmm.
And when I held the leadership roles, I was often the only woman in the room.
Okay. Only lady in the room. Yeah.
Yes, only lady in the room. And when I came to India 8 years back,
Mm-hmm.
I actually found that there's a lot of women, many, many women who have exactly the same experience.
Mm-hmm.
I talked to more than 1,500 women,
Mm-hmm.
hearing again and again the same story of the only woman in the room. I had it so hard. I would like to pay it forward and help other women
Okay.
not to have to go through the same thing.
Okay.
And this was basically how Diversify was born, that we actually discovered that there's a lot of women leaders who actually want to pay it forward and who want to support other women to not
Mm-hmm.
have to go through the same that they had to go through. So
Yes.
I wasn't alone. There was a lot of other women who had the same desire to pay it forward.
Mm-hmm.
So in 2017, we started Diversify, but really the Diversify Club, which is really when we brought on a lot of the women leaders,
Mm-hmm.
started in 2020. So
Okay.
that's when we really started to work with mentoring women and leadership training programs and master classes, global master classes. So that's when it really took off in terms of the impact that we are now having these days, training hundreds and hundreds of women every year. So
Why the women is is able to get into the entry level as a programmer or developer or an architect or whatever it is, because they would have done their engineering or something like that and they would have entered along with everybody else. But then as they climb the ladder and as they come into the corporate world, as they advance and as they keep working, there are a lot of women who give a lot of importance to the career and they do their level best. And but then at one stage, when there is a choice, like when whether a man or a lady, why is it that we are not taken taken up further? Like they know the moment they say, hey, it's okay, I think you can wait, or you need not be in the race, or you are something, I'm not looking for you, or something of that kind. So what do you think the leaders are thinking? What is the potential a lady should have, or how should she prepare?
I can't tell you exactly what they're thinking, but I can tell you typically what they are thinking.
Mm.
So typically, those are male leaders who have had their own background, their own traditional upbringing,
Mhm.
who do not understand the desire of women to even go to work. They would rather have the women stay at home, be with their kids.
Mm.
Some women are staying at home and it's totally fine. I don't think every woman needs to go to work, but those who want to work and sometimes those who need to work simply because they need a double income
Mm.
should have an equal opportunity to do so.
Mm.
And this is where a lot of companies don't prepare the man
Mhm.
to actually understand the situation that the women are in.
Okay.
And unfortunately, women don't understand the business culture and
Mhm.
how to negotiate and how to communicate in a way
Mm.
that they would be treated equally. So both have to learn. Both sides actually have to learn. Women
Mm.
have to understand more how business is run at this moment,
Mm.
and men have to understand more of what the issues are that women are facing.
Mhm.
And this idea that women can travel or women are not can stay up late for work or whatever, these are all old concepts. Okay,
Mm.
these are not true anymore in this 21st century. But
Yes.
some have not realized that fact and still hang on to some old ideas.
And how do you think that we have to, as women, we need to communicate much better and make, because we have to work hand in hand with them. So there is no point in just saying that we will do, but I think we have to convince them and make our presence felt. Like, how do you think we should prepare in that way?
Well, honestly, this is the answer would be like a whole masterclass of how you actually communicate, how to negotiate, how
Okay.
to actually make the point right, how do you have an executive presence, how do you, be in the right place at the right time
Mm.
and bring this to life. So this is why we have training programs. We offer like 4 months training programs, 6 months training programs for women leaders, a
Okay.
leader incubation program for women 5 to 10 years of experience, and a global leader certification program for women 10 to 20 years of experience.
Mhm.
Because these things you can't just solve in one sentence. These are actually things you have to train, you have to practice, you have to repeat, you have to learn.
Mm.
It's not something
Can do
that you can just flip
overnight.
a coin with, right? You have to actually practice it and learn it.
I think you have wonderful programs, certifications, master classes. And this program is basically for all the women to know that there is a way where you could get trained, you could mold yourself for the leadership programs, and probably you could come into the boardroom and you can give your decisions as well.
Absolutely. I mean, our goal at Divershefy is to bring as many women as possible to board and C-level and even place them there.
Mhm.
Obviously, we have to create a pipeline also, and we have to fix the leaky pipeline of the companies where women drop out, as you said earlier.
Mm.
Women are dropping out for multiple reasons. And one of the big reasons that women drop out is because they don't feel that they're appreciated for the work that they are delivering.
Okay.
So one of the worst things companies can do is not give people the deserved promotions or the deserved, pay when they
Yes.
actually are performing very well.
Yes.
Okay, there's some people who are not performing, fair enough, but those who are actually performing well should
Mm.
get paid and should get promotions accordingly. Unfortunately, disproportionately,
Mm.
women are getting less promotions and
Yes.
less pay, even so they outperform the male colleagues.
Yes. That's
And
right.
that is something that needs to be fixed.